Hi, first graders. You will be working on Skills Unit 1, Lesson 14. In this lesson, you will make words with various vowel and consonant sounds by blending the sounds. You will also identify common nouns that name people. Let's begin with some blending. I will say sounds for you to blend into words. We will mark each sound with a thumb finger tap, just like the picture you see here. Then we will blend the sounds together to make a word, making a fist with your hand. Please make sure you're doing it with me. I will model each word first, then repeat after me. Ch, I, chip. L, I, k, lick. T, n, ten. T, l, tell. R, s, t, rust. K, l, I, p, clip. A, k, s, cakes. D, e, s, k, desk. Good job. Let's go into segmenting. Segmenting is just breaking words apart into smaller pieces. For this activity, I will say a word, and together we will hold up an equal number of fingers to the sounds in the word. Make sure you repeat the word after me. We will wiggle our index finger for the first sound in the word. We will wiggle our middle finger for the second sound in the word. We will keep going until all sounds have a wiggling finger to match. Then you will repeat the word after me. Remember to do the activity along with me. Here's our first word, chip. I hear ch, I, p, ch, I, p, chip. The next word is lick. L, I, k, lick. L, I, k, lick. The next word is 10. T, e, n. T, e, n. 10. The next word is tell. T, e, l. Tell. T, e, l. Tell. All right, let's get a little harder. This word is rust. R, s, t. Ooh, there's 4 sounds. R, s, t. Rust. Clip. K, l, I, p. Clip. K, l, I, p. Clip. The next word is cakes. K, a, k, s. Cakes. K, a, k, s. Cakes. All right, here's our last word, desk. D, e, s, k, desk. D, e, s, k, desk. Good job. Now it's your turn to write the spellings. Open your skills book to worksheet page 14.1. That's on page 105, 105. You can look at the bottom right or left-hand corner in your workbook for this number. Remember, you can pause or stop this video at any time so that you can find your workbook page or complete your lesson. On page 105, you see many letters of the alphabet. We begin with the letter P. You will neatly trace and then copy the letters on your paper. You will say the P sound each time you write the letter P. Notice there are dots on the handwriting lines on your paper. That's where you will begin your letter P. Watch my example. P, 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 P. Please make sure you go all the way to the end of the line. Each dot is where you should write a letter. You will do both the lowercase and the uppercase versions of these letters. Next, do the letter B. Neatly trace and copy the letter B on your paper. Say the sound B each time you write the letter B. Now, neatly trace and copy the letter U on your paper. Say the sound each time you write the letter U. Now, neatly trace and copy the letter O on your paper. Say the sound ah each time you write the letter O. Make sure you're using neat handwriting. This is the word box activity. To find this page, you will look at the back of your 14.1 worksheet. It's on page 106 in your workbook. That's 106 in your workbook. For this activity, I will read the words. Repeat the words in the word bank after me. Tub, bug, rat, nuts, grin, wig. Now let's name each picture. Bug, grin, tub, rat, nuts, wig. You will need to write the correct word under the correct picture. I'll do the first one with you. You will have to do the rest on your own. This first picture is a picture of a bug. This word is bug. So on the lines, neatly, you will write B, U, G. Now my handwriting is messy, but I know you guys can do much better. Complete the rest of the workbook page. Let's talk about nouns. Nouns are words that name people, places, or things. We will focus today on nouns that name people. Now you may be asking yourself, what are nouns? Well, nouns are words that we like to call a part of speech. Listen to this phrase, big sister. This phrase has a noun. This phrase has a noun that names a person. Repeat the phrase, big sister. Now, which word in this phrase names a person? sister names a person. Which word in this phrase is a noun? Sister is a noun. So the noun in this phrase is sister, and sister is a person. Now, listen carefully to the phrases and sentences I am going to say. I would like for you to repeat the phrase or sentence after me. Then I will give you time to tell me the noun that names a person in that phrase or sentence. Let's begin. Sally jumps. Repeat. What word in that sentence names a person? Sally is our noun. Good job. Bobby works. Repeat. What word in that sentence names a person? Bobby is our noun that names a person. Good job. A doctor helps. Repeat. What word names a person? Doctor is the word that names a person. That is our noun. Funny Mary. Repeat. What word names a person? Good. Mary names a person. That is our noun in that phrase. A silly child plays. Repeat. What word in that sentence names a person? Child is our person in that sentence. So child is our noun. Last one. My mom sings. Repeat. What word in that sentence names a person? Mom is the noun in that sentence. Mom is a person. Good job. Let's learn some more. A noun can be at the beginning of a phrase, like in Bobby helps. Bobby is the name of a person. Bobby is a noun. Bobby's name comes at the beginning of that phrase. Nouns can also come at the end of a phrase, like in Funny Mary. Mary is the name of a person. Mary is a noun. So Mary's name is at the end of that phrase. Let's do some more practice. You can help me. Listen to the following phrases. You will tell me the noun in the phrase, and then tell me whether it's at the beginning or at the end of the phrase. Let's try. Here's the phrase, grandfather reads. Repeat. What is the noun in that phrase? Grandfather is the noun in that phrase. Is grandfather at the beginning or at the end of the phrase? Grandfather is at the beginning of that phrase. Let's try another. Good student. Repeat. What is the noun in that phrase? Student is the noun in that phrase. Does student come at the beginning or at the end of the phrase? Student comes at the end of that phrase. Now let's see if you remember. What do we call a part of speech that names a person? We call it a noun. Remember, A noun can name a person, place, or a thing. Now let's practice our tricky words or sight words. Take a look at this tricky word card. How would you pronounce it by blending the sounds together? Try it. I would try to pronounce this word as f, ah, m. F, ah, m. That doesn't sound like it would blend together to make a real word. From? Nope, that doesn't sound like a real word. Actually, guys, this word is pronounced f, as in he is from Alaska. This is the letter F. Say F. This letter F is pronounced f, just as you would expect. This is the letter R. Say R. The R is pronounced just as you would expect. This is the letter O. Say O. This is the tricky part of the word. Remember, trick words or sight words do not follow the rules. It looks like the O should say ah, like we know. But it's not. It is pronounced like the U sound. This is the letter M. Say M. This letter is pronounced just as you would expect. It follows the rules. So when we are reading the word from, you have to remember to pronounce the letter O as When you're writing the word from, you have to remember to spell the sound with the letter O. Remember, don't let it trick you. Say from. Let's do another one. Take a look at this tricky word card. How would you pronounce it by blending the sounds together? I would try and do w, a, d. W, a, d. Ward? Does that sound like a real word to you? No, it doesn't sound like a real word to me. The word is pronounced w-er-d, as in do not say a single word. Let's take a closer look at this tricky word. This is the letter W. It is pronounced w, just as you would expect. It follows the rules. These are the letters O-R. This is the tricky part of the word. It doesn't follow the rules. So it looks like it should say ah-er, but it is pronounced er. This is the letter D. It is pronounced d, just as you would expect. It follows those rules. When reading word, remember to pronounce the letters O and R as Let's sound it out. W-er-d. That's a tricky word. When you're writing word, remember to spell the sound with the letters O-R. Keep practicing. Now let's practice some phrases. A phrase is a set of two or more words with spaces between the words. I'm going to show you some phrases. Please read those phrases. Remember, you can pause if I'm going too fast. Read this phrase. Zip pants. Read this phrase. Big word. Read this phrase. Bad cut. Read this phrase. A word. Read this phrase. Hot dog. Read this phrase. Gift from him. Read this phrase. Gift from her. Good job. Today, you will need to submit the following worksheets. Writing the spellings, that's worksheet 14.1, the front, and Word Box, worksheet 14.1, the back. You will need to submit a photo of these worksheets in the assignments link on Canvas to receive credit. Have a great day.